Back working on production of the 5th mold of the goldTmoney spiral wheel. This is an 18-inch production. This line will run the first one that will produce many of the actual wheels from. This is a reverse negative. It's a plug mold, complete design. As you see, some of the clay spiral clay right there that we pulled out of the mold. We produced a few others and found that the catch was great, but it just wasn't fast, and it did leave a bit of flour, and so we decided to go ahead and restructure the spirals. And with this, which will be sold just as the actual wheel and a set of plan, again you can get this in CAD or just the plan to do the back actual you know, your setup stand and your water pump and your motor. And if you want the center core, which will be where, you know, your gold will drop into, we can sell you the core and the plan set and the wheel or any of the components thereof, but we will most likely not produce the whole kit. We'll have this set up to run after we pull the first of this 5th production line of the wheel itself from this. We're using a few different materials. We're working off of some woven, some chop mat, and a few other process in the mix and the actual final production of the actual wheel. So with that said, can't go into detail of how this actually physically, it's like a matte surface design, produces the grab. But just like your hog mat that you can get, there are certain materials that grab the gold, there are certain materials that release, there are certain materials that are a bit better or not as good as others. We are just finding that after I pull this one, set it up, I'll show you the actual run. And of course this is a home build, so you're not going to see your production factory type of operation with this. You're going to see your home build, extremely great working production, extremely good at doing the job it's intended to do. But aesthetically, you might find that if you want to refine it yourself on the build plan for the actual Highbanker system, you can do that. You can micro it down. You can take the plan set and cut it as fine as you want, polish it, shine it. You can make it like your own little Lamborghini. But with that said, most people that are going to go out and have fun, they're going to go out and catch gold, they're going to go out and do your recreational to your, you know, maybe even slight income, if you can say that. But if you want to get the best out of your time, then it's about what the product does, not aesthetically about how pleasing and how shiny it is. I find that with some designs I've made with, this is off topic, we're digressing a little bit, but with bow and hunting, that these people will go out and we do that, buy $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 bow system, you know, and go hog hunting or deer hunting or whatever. But the bow, the deer or the hog do not care how shiny your bow is. Your buddy might, but if you're really hunting, you're not putting one hand over your buddy, you know, explaining how, you know, how shiny your bow is compared to his bow. Production is what you achieve in the end, which is after you get that deer, after you get that hog, after you get that gold. That's what you want. You don't care how things look. You're looking at the end of the line. What did I get? My experience, what did I get in the actual product itself? So anyway, I don't want to over explain this because I can't really explain a lot about our molding process. These, I will show you that the clay after we mold, this is a negative, and so you have a pour, which this will not obviously be the finished product. It's a plaster cast. It's a process to which you create a mold. You'll do your plug. You'll go negative, positive, no, whatever. And this is a process to which you're going to have a actual production mold from a plug. And so what you see here is the 5th, like I said, and this is a spiral wheel, goldTmoney spiral wheel. We'll have this up and running shortly, and all of these will be produced out of the California, San Francisco area there. So we have a small shop set up, and what I'm doing here is a lot of the template, CAD, and mold work, plug work here in Texas. So just to let you know, I don't know, maybe you see the bricks there, they say Texas. Hey, if you want a few bricks that say Texas that are about 75 years old, I got a few of those too. What the heck, I'll sell you some bricks if you want them. So anyway, love to hear any comments. Like I said before in one of the 2 videos prior on the Highbanker, that we just get a hoot out of any nasty videos. They're they're where we have all our real fun. Anyway, but just to let you know, I'll show this to you after I pull the mold and set it up, but I'm just letting you know what we're working on one of the dozen items that we're producing and manufacturing. So we're just doing the plans, CAD part. We'll do a kit or two. We'll you know, we'll be happy to sell you the whole idea and everything assembled if you really want it. Most of this is just idea. Most of it is plans. Most of it is part if people want all the parts sent to them. Like I said, this will be basically your wheel and your center core. The other parts you can get at the fish store, Walmart, a pump, or you know, hoses, whatever. Go to Home Depot. It's really not worth shipping to send you all the little parts of these type of small operations. This is the 18. We're going to have a compact, a tote. We're going to call it a tote, and it's your backpack version, a 1-foot tote. It's complete. You know, the idea is all complete. So you just go out, you throw it up, you put a battery to it, not a plug. The tote is going to be on a 6-volt battery. It's going to do the same thing. It's just small. It's going to be a smaller version of this size, and so it's compactable. This is going to be your first level of going home or going to a plug outlet with your motor and such. And then your next, we're going to do a 30. And our 30 is going to be really thin, and it's going to be really unique. So our 30 is going to be something that we feel, as I've produced the second trial mold and production on one. But I think after I do 1 or 2 more, I'm going to have that down to where you'll see our 30 is going to really be exciting. But for now, I think this, for what you can get and what you can do with this wheel, which is our 18 version, it will be economical. And like I said, this is the mold, and so after that, we will pull a couple and show you. So for now, just some insight on what we're looking forward doing, and working. Again, we're going to be out at the field in the next couple weeks. We're going to run this through a lot, and so we're going to try to run through a fair amount of material and cons through it, and we'll probably videotape some of that. Right now we're working on a couple other production of some other things. So in this line right now we're centering in on Highbanker machine for just a few things in gold related item, and we're doing spiral wheels. So that's about it for now. So just to give you an idea, over out. goldTmoney, check it out. It's on the video, YouTube. On the second video of run, I initially mislisted the Highbanker running, but it's on the second video of goldTmoney Highbanker, and this will be you know, just a mold, a preview of a mold for a spiral wheel. So anyway, goldTmoney out.